Welcome, heroes and villains, to Fjook Enterprises YouTube channel. We are going live once again in my quest to interview all the game masters I want to know. All the game masters that will let me interview them, I want to interview. Today, we're going across the pond, but we're not going to the UK this time. We're going to Italy to interview. I have no idea how to say your name, so I'm not going to even try.
Don't worry, mate. It's not farther from how you pronounce George. My name is Giorgio. As you said, I'm from Italy. I'm a player, a game master. I've been playing for around. I was thinking the other day. It is 13 years now.
How did you get into role-playing games?
Well, to be fair, I was on my graduation holiday with a couple of friends. I always wanted to try and play role-playing games like Dungeons and Dragons because it was the only one that I actually ever heard of. And this good friend of mine that was on holiday with me said, "Well, I can run a one-shot for you if you want." And that's how it all started. It was D&D 3.5, if I remember correctly.
Good, in my opinion, a good system. What systems have you played?
Well, beside Dungeons and Dragons 3.5 that I already told you, I played 5th edition, sorry. I played both editions of Pathfinder. I played Starfinder, Vampire the Masquerade, Call of Cthulhu, a little bit of Sina Requiem, and I do believe that's all. That's all I played.
So how did you go from being a player to being a game master?
Well, I don't exactly recall the circumstances, but I can tell you this: it's always easier to run something than to play something, because you always crave games, but nobody never wants to run them. So I said, "Oh, well, I'm gonna run it for this time only," and then it went all downhill from there, basically.
I have a feeling I already know the answer to this question, but are there any systems you refuse to run?
Well, not that I refuse to run per se. I'd say that there is a system that I'm not that confident about running because of the setting, the lore, etc. That is Vampire the Masquerade. I played a couple of campaigns of it, but all these political intrigue, I'm not. I don't think I am a good writer for that. So I mean, I could, but I won't be as comfortable as I am running under systems such as Call of Cthulhu, for example.
Are there any systems you enjoy running?
Well, I am a diehard Pathfinder fan, the first edition one, which is, I think, the one of the systems that I know better. So I don't struggle that much. Beside it having a lot of material, spells, feats, classes, and races and whatnot. But I am pretty in love with the Call of Cthulhu. I've been running it for a couple of years straight now, and that's basically all I run nowadays.
Do you have any common house rules?
House rules. Well, of course, the role of cool is always there, but I tend to use rules not as strict trails that I want to follow, that I'm binded by, but like guidelines for the campaign. So if my player wants to do something that it's not rule friendly, I usually allow it unless it is out of the ordinary or extremely not likely to happen. But I usually allow players to do whatever they please.
Are there any moments of the players completely surprising you that you would like to discuss?
Yes, definitely. I am a member of a Call of Cthulhu Discord server where we usually run one-shots and campaign and whatnot with people from all around the world. And I wrote a one-shot of Call of Cthulhu set in 2019 in London, centered around a viral video of TikTok. So to cut the chase, there were 4 players facing the big boss at the end. 2 of them just passed out because of injuries or because of too much sanity loss. Another one died straight away. So there was this one player alone, full health, facing the big bad evil guy. And he just says, "Oh, all right, I surrender." I was the game master. I said, "Oh, freak, what do I do now?" He surrenders. He's the only one. What do I do? So I had the big evil guy said, "All right, if you surrender, prove it to me. Kill your friends." There is dead silence for a couple of seconds, and then this player said, "All right, guys, I'm sorry," and then takes his gun and shoots all his friends dead on the floor. I was not expecting that. Not a single fiber of me was expecting that, but it was cool nonetheless. That was a big surprise. Yes, most definitely.
I was not expecting that.
Me neither, mate. Me neither.
Are there any moments of everything going according to plan that you would like to discuss?
I wouldn't say so, but hear me out. I'm not a game master that usually writes everything down, every piece of dialogue, every piece of information or clues. I always write down bullet points. I mean, I have a general idea of the campaign. I know where things are going. I let the players to pan out everything in between, mainly because the first GM experiences that I had, nothing went according to plan. Like, I could write pages and pages of notes and dialogues, and I wanted them to talk to this guy in order to do that and then go there, but that never happened. Not a single one. Not a single time that happened. So as I said, I write bullet points, and then I have maybe ideas that sounds good to me, sounds cool. So I seed some hints here and there, and usually they don't expect that. So they walk right into my trap, as you could say, or into the big revelation and whatnot. But it's not something that I've been planning from the beginning. It's something that I made up along the road, basically.
So, as the penultimate question, do you have any advice for your fellow game masters out there?
There's plenty. As I mentioned before, don't be strict. Don't be rule lawyers. I mean, players sit at your table in order to have fun. I mean, some of them may enjoy being the perfect character according to rules, the one doing the most amount of damage, having the perfect spells for every situations, but they want to have fun in the end. So you just lose it up a bit, all right? If they ask you to do something that is not rule friendly, as I said, as I told you before, just let them. All right, you can always find a way in order for your players to have the most amount of fun. Other than that, um, put a little bit of effort in NPCs. I mean, NPCs are the core of every campaign you are ever going to play. I'm not saying start to study diction and whatnot, but try to make voices for the NPC in order to get the game a little bit spicier.
Is there anything that you would like to shout out that you're a part of online?
Well, as you know, Fjook, if you want to tune in and watch me and my good friends play Mask of Nyarlathotep, you can tune every other Monday. But today, on the Pair of Geeks YouTube channel, we usually stream our session starting from, I believe it's 8 UK time. Also, Becky, which is one of sad friends playing with me as prize fighter on Thursday. And on the other hand, if you are an hardcore RPG player and you need a custom set of dice, just hit us up at the Mimic's Belly Instagram page. We usually make, as I said, custom dice, and we ship them right back at you.
I will do. I'm gonna need a link for the last one, but I'll grab links for the other ones and put them in the description.
All right, I'll send that to you.
And I hope you all enjoyed. Do all the YouTube things, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.
See ya.